What's up everyone? I'm Trey Baird and this is Let's Play to Stay. We'll be playing Final Fantasy VI today and this is part 3 of the video series. So let's get going. When we last left off, the party was split into 3 groups. We have Locke, we have Sabin, we have Terra and Edgar and Bannon. Today, let's go with Sabin because it's my favorite of the 3. It's also one of the longest. So we'll go over here, check this establishment out. There's Shadow. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this merchant. I'm going to go ahead and buy my second pair of sprint shoes. Go ahead and get a few more Phoenix, well, let's make it 2 for now. Good on tonics. And Shadow uses the shurikens and can almost never have too many of those. We'll start with 30 for now. This is very true. He literally will take off at any time. There's a few spots where he won't take off, so we're going to try to play it that way. But don't ever equip Shadow with anything that you wouldn't want to walk away. So we'll give the sprint shoes to him. We'll go ahead, even though I don't necessarily care about that, we'll give it to him for the defense bonus. This guy is actually the father of a character we're going to meet later. So a little bit of foreshadowing there. And this is a clue for later. 1, 5, and 10 has to do with the clock. We'll save here just in case. Don't want to have to do any of that again. It's always a good idea to save after doing equipping and buying. And with Shadow you can throw. You want to be careful not to throw any of your good stuff though, because you can literally throw any weapon you have that's not equipped. Fast travel. Alright, here we are. We're at the Imperial base right outside of Doma Castle. A little more exposition, just to remind you how much of a tyrant Kefka is. There he is. This is Doma Castle. New character, Cyan. Faithful retainer to his family's liege with the courage and strength of 100 men. Cyan. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You see, the black belt is a nice thing to have. It allows you to automatically retort an attack as soon as you're hit without wasting a turn. We will definitely be equipping that, and not on Shadow. And they all scatter. For now, we'll equip... Well, yeah, go ahead. It's nice to have. One thing that's nice about having Shadow is his dog Interceptor will randomly jump in and attack. And the other dog just retreats. Don't forget to get the treasure. Star pendant. And we'll put that on Shadow. No reason not to. Here's a tip though. Instead of using antidotes, you can actually use relics, such as Star Pendant, to cure poison. I generally don't do that because I think it's an oversight. It's kind of cheap, and it's just not as fun to me because it seems like cheating to me. And see, this kind of illustrates the difference between someone like General Leo and someone like Kefka. You know, Leo is a noble person who just happens to be on the other side. Kefka's on the other side and is anything but noble. And they mention it here. You could be my friend if you weren't my enemy. Kefka's in a poison doma, and we're trying to stop that. Your history, bub. I like the X-Men reference there. Check this spot out while we're here. I forget which tents have stuff in them and which don't. This one's actually a pretty good monster in a box. I probably should have healed before I did this. Just cast Berserk on me, which means I've lost control of Sabin. Let's be on the safe side and let's heal. He'll still attack, but he won't do the attacks I want him to. Okay, that's good. Now Interceptor's gonna jump in. 99 for that one. Reinforcements are dead. Here comes Interceptor again. Or not. See, at this point of the game, this monster in a box is actually one of the tougher enemies you'll face. Luckily, I just made short work of him. Mithril glove. Throw some. Do I have any eye drops? Wait, I do. Okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Do I look like a waiter? A little bit. Kefka retreats, and meanwhile, while I'm fighting these guys, he's going to be poisoning the river. And there ain't nothing I can do about it. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. Now this is a war crime. It is crossing the line from acceptable combat to unacceptable. People of Doma Castle just start falling one by one. I forget if there's any items that I can collect while I'm playing as Cyan. Thank you, King Exposition. I always love how in this game, since the surprised animation is only from the front, they always turn around. They're like, cracks me up. Okay. There's nothing that way. Just gonna take a quick look around. I don't think there's anything I can collect, but I'm not positive. There might be one or two things, actually. Okay, there is something in here, I believe. Yeah. I believe that was the room there that triggers the next scene. Couldn't remember if it was that one or this one. Could be this one. Yeah, it was this one. That's his wife and son. Now he's pissed. At this point, I don't have control of Cyan. He's gonna do his own thing on his own. That's too much, man. See, there goes that black belt. You know, free attack. It's one of the best relics in the game. So I guess that's, you know, all of the front line of the base. There's more troops, but not a lot. Such a pain in the confound it all. I'm starting to talk like you. It's pretty cool we get a chance to use Magitech armor again. Just like at the beginning of the game. I'm gonna go ahead and heal Shadow after this battle. Brings back memories. Let's go ahead and do everyone real quick. Should be the last battle before I'm allowed to leave. Onward to Narshe. Now, at this point, I need to be wary of Shadow leaving. So, I'm going to go ahead and just empty him out real quick, just to be on the safe side. Because at this point, he will leave if I don't get to my destination quickly. And it's totally random. And he'll take his stuff with him if I'm not mistaken. I don't really talk about Cyan's sword tech. You know, you just sit there and, yep, there he goes, see? That's really annoying because he wasn't even with me that long. Glad I emptied him out. That's just the nature of the game, though. See, if I'd gotten here, I'm pretty sure he would have still been with me. Go ahead and save, because I have made some decent progress. Now, I probably could have saved after I left the base, and just kept reloading the save if I wanted to, but I don't like doing that kind of stuff because I think it's cheap. Phantom Forest. Yeah, see, I can let the sword tech meter build up, and the longer I let it go, the more powerful the attack's gonna be. Only problem is the active time system keeps going, so I'll just keep taking damage while I'm waiting. So, I mean, ideally, if you're going to do a sword tech attack, you want to let the other people in your party attack first, and then real quickly switch to Cyan and let it build up, so at least you're getting some licks in. Recovery Spring, just a refresher, you know, it'll recover all of your hit points, magic points, status ailments such as poison. If I had gone down there, it would have taken me back to the beginning. So this is the correct way. I love that. That's so funny. I love the animation in this game. It's so quirky. Run, try to hide, break on through to the other side. I don't want to go there. I find that an interesting thing for Cyan to say, literally right after his family and all of his comrades at Doma Castle pass away. So, heading for the engine, but first we'll go this direction because there's a friendly ghost, there's a Casper, if you will, we can recruit to help fight. The friendly ghosts are like next to worthless, but they're something. At the very least, they act like damage sponges. They'll take damage from enemies so that your good characters don't have to. To be honest with you, that's about as, useful as they can be. Yeah, see, there he is. See if I can leave and come back again. Maybe there'll be another one. Yep. See, since I lost Shadow, I have 2 spots, or I had 2 spots. So, sure, take 2 ghosts, why not? There's a save point, which we'll use. Tell me about the train. To the other side. How do we stop it? Just use the controls in the engineer's compartment. Cyan has a lot of hang-ups when it comes to machinery of any kind. So we got our party assembled, let's head for the front. Now the attack he just did, I think it was Demi, I wasn't paying close attention. It'll actually take off a certain percentage of your health points. In other words, it won't kill you, but depending on how strong you are, it can do some significant damage. Got lots of tonics. Tonics for days. Some of these ghosts are friendly and some aren't. Some want to join you and others are actually merchants. So I don't think there's really any items that I just can't live without until we get to our next town, so I'm just gonna skip all of them. Yeah, so you have 3 kinds. Most are enemies, some are friendly ghosts, Caspers if you will, that will join you in your fight. And then the 3rd kind, like I said, is a merchant. They all look exactly alike. The only way you can know the difference is if you just either use a strategy guide or just remember. Like I said, since I'm not hurting for items, I'm just gonna keep going. There's also the random enemy encounters, which you're gonna get anyway. Just a reminder, you can always run by hitting the L and R buttons, but don't do that, unless it's literally life or death. You're going to be doing yourself a great disservice down the road by doing that. Because you want to do the grind, you want to get those experience points so you can get stronger. You don't want to have to take extra time out of your gameplay to build up that experience later. Be selling out your long-term strength for short-term gains. with the random enemy encounters, this is where it's a good thing to have the sprint shoes. So, watch this. See the ghost coming back in through the doorway? I already know for a fact, I don't really believe there's much in this cart for me, so I'll turn around and leave, and there's no escape. I like that cutscene. It's kind of creepy. Just the way they're cornering you and forcing you up onto the top of the train. It's just like in a horror movie when they go upstairs. You know, you don't go upstairs, you don't get yourself cornered. In this case, the party doesn't have much of a choice. But that's just what that reminds me of. This is pretty cool right here. And here they come. Bloody persistent. So there's a switch for detaching the cart. Well, bye. Bye. And the Switch does everything. Just like the Nintendo Switch does everything. Preemptive attack means I fight first unless I just sit there and waste time. Go ahead and save, because why not? As I said before, the ghosts are basically worthless. Their attacks are next to nothing. But every time that they get hit, that's an attack that would have been directed at one of your good players. So why not? Food, food, bring me everything you got. It triggers a different option if someone besides Sabin sits there. It'll give you like an option whether you want to eat or not. Oh, no! Yeah, see, that's the option it'll give you. I appreciate that the game gave me a choice there, because I obviously did not mean to do that. Earrings will double your magic power when you wear them. Oh, why did I talk to him? Jeez. One step. Ooh, bombs. These are a staple in the Final Fantasy universe. If you take too many turns, they'll actually do a kamikaze attack against you. It doesn't happen as much in this game, but it does happen. Ooh, that was close. He's dead. And I'm just gonna leave him. It's not worth it. And like that, he's gone. I am Siegfried, the world's greatest swordsman. You look more like a manicurist. That is such a funny thing to say. Allow me to introduce my blade. This will be a quick fight. They make it seem like it's not going to be, but it is. Just like that, he triggered my black belt, automatic response, it's over. It's not the last time you see Siegfried in this game. I find it so interesting that you meet him on the Phantom train. Almost there. Stay on target. Almost there. Monster in a box. Now this guy ain't no chump either, but he's not that tough. Well, as I say that, he takes Sabin out, of course. Let's go ahead and revive it. Ooh, that's good. That's pretty bad. There's a good chance I'm not going to make it out of here alive. Okay, we're good. He might take out the ghost, and that's fine. He can do that. That's why the ghost is there. We're so close to the end, I'm not even worried about it. There we go. That was really close. So let's go ahead and heal. So the sniper sight ensures 100% fight hit rate. I'm not going to use that because I don't use fight hardly ever with Sabin or Cyan. I love how the whispers are just kind of deteriorating. They're losing 5 hit points at a time. I guess if you just stick around long enough, they'll die themselves. I'm not sure exactly how many hit points they have total, so I believe it would take a while. I just find that it's just a cool little feature. They're like zombies in that aspect. Heal up. There might be a save point coming up, but I'm not going to take. I've been taking a few chances, cutting it pretty close a few times. Let's play this a little bit more. Yeah, there it was. It's all good. Better safe than sorry. And here we are. Shut the first and third pressure valves and operate the switch outside near the smokestack. First, third, and I gotta check something here. So, skills, blitz. Okay, we have the suplex. Now, you might know where I'm going with this. You're literally fighting the ghost train. You gotta do this. This is a inside joke, but I gotta do it. Give the train itself a suplex. Yeah! Bam! That's what we're talking about. Keep it going. Suplexes all around. Round of suplexes. Suplex for you, suplex for them, suplex for her, suplex for him. Oh, acid rain, that's... Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal. Alright, here we are, we're done. I don't usually struggle with that battle too much. This scene's coming up is pretty sad. pretty happy to be off. I'm pretty happy to be off too, to be honest with you. There's the residents of Doma, amongst others, boarding the Phantom train to go to the other side. Is that your wife and child? A little bit of comic relief never hurt anyone. And basically just waiting for this scene to be over. Can't do anything. If Shadow was here, he'd be telling me best to leave him alone. Okay, moving on. Go ahead and save one more time. Now coming up here, if Shadow hadn't already left, at this next destination that I'm about to get to in about a minute would be the time that he would leave anyway. So, this is about as far as I could have brought Shadow regardless. Jump? Why not? Don't forget to like and subscribe.